Okay, so I want to get into Jaylen Brown for a second, but not just about Jaylen Brown, but why isn't Jaylen Brown being mentioned when it comes to MVP? Now, we're talking about a player who, with the Boston Celtics, are without Jason Tatum. Of course, we know they traded away Drew Holiday, they traded away Kristaps Porzingis, traded away Anthony Simons. A team without Tatum. He is the leading scorer on the team at almost 30 points a game. He averages 7 rebounds a game, almost 5 assists a game, shooting 48% from the field, about 33% from the three-point line. And again, the Boston Celtics are one of the top 3 teams in the East currently. So I don't know what it is. And this quote is from LeBron James, where he says this whole MVP thing, I don't understand why his name is not getting talked about. And neither do I, honestly. Of course, there's the Jokic. There's guys like Shea, Wemby, Cade Cunningham, who I even mentioned in a previous video. But for Jaylen Brown not to be mentioned in some sense as a MVP candidate is insane to me, because again, like I said, in a year where the Boston Celtics are without Jason Tatum currently, this guy's resume speaks for itself. He's an all-star. He's a former Finals MVP, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. I mean, the guy, outside of the fact that he said by a certain age he thought he would have more championships, I mean, there's really not much to say when it comes to Jaylen Brown, and he's a two-way player. So when you look at all of those things, I think him being overlooked is just a case in point of they don't like Jaylen Brown the person. And I don't know if that's a personal stab at Jaylen Brown. I think what he stands for, what he speaks out on, certain issues and things like that, what he does off the court shouldn't be looked at in a bad way. But I know the politics of the NBA, and sometimes certain guys, they don't want to put a spotlight on in that way. And I may be wrong, but that could be one of the main reasons why he's not getting as much media coverage in the MVP race as others that I did name. But again, like I said, a guy averaging almost 30, 48% from the field, which is not easy. You look at him putting the team on his back, because lo and behold, now let's just say, for the sake of argument and the sake of this conversation, that Jaylen Brown takes the Boston Celtics with this roster currently, how it's put together. Jason Tatum doesn't come back. Let's say Tatum misses the entire season, and Jaylen Brown takes this team to the Eastern Conference Finals. The Boston Celtics end up going to the NBA Finals. I'm not going to say they win the finals, but Jaylen Brown gets them to the NBA Finals. Then what? Because the conversation should still be in the realms of Jaylen Brown can lead a team. He can lead a team. We know he can lead a team. You've seen it in the finals. He can lead a team. Now, I get it. Some people are saying like, oh, well, Jason Tatum is Jason Tatum. And all well and good. I think Jason Tatum is a great player. But I don't think Jaylen Brown in the season that he's having should be in the shadow of anybody right now when you talk about MVP. I know SGA he's having a phenomenal season, but again, injuries will play a big role in how the MVP race all goes. So let me know what you guys think. Jaylen Brown MVP or not?